Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. So today we are going to be drafting out the pattern of this particular dress that we want to make. And if this is something you really want to learn doing, please watch this video to the end. And please, if it's your first time coming across my channel, please do wait to subscribe to this channel. And to my returning subscribers, thanks for always watching my video. Thank you. So guys, we'll go ahead and start by drawing our starting line, which is going to be serving as our shoulder line. So once we are done drawing that line, we are going to go ahead to start taking our horizontal measurement. So we'll go ahead and mark our bust points. So the bust points I'm working with on this particular dress is 9 inches. Our under bust is 12 and a half, and the waist of this particular person is 16. But because of the effect of the back's waistline, I will go ahead and add 1.5 inch, making it 17.5 inch for the waist. So I'll go ahead and do the same thing at the other side of the pattern. Remember, the waist of the person is 16, but I went ahead and add 1.5 inch, making it 17.5 inch. So just go ahead and draw out the line as you can see me doing right now. So now guys, we'll go ahead and take our shoulder measurement. Just go ahead and take your shoulder. So from that shoulder, I'll be going down to take our upper chest line, our upper chest measurement. So go ahead and extend the same thing there. We'll now go ahead and draw it. So this particular line will be serving as our upper chest line. So now this is our upper chest line. So from there, we'll be going down by 1 inch. I'll be connecting back to our shoulder line. So now we'll go ahead and take our neckline of 3 inches and our neck depth of 3 inches. So we're working with 3 by 3, the standard neckline and neck depth. So we are working with that for now. So we'll now go ahead and form our armhole. So at that our upper chest line, we'll go ahead and insert our bust circumference. So your bust circumference divided by 4, you insert whatever you have there. We'll go ahead and divide our armhole into 2. And once you get the midpoint, you go in by 1/2 inch, and you now connect it to the shoulder, to the bust line. That you connect it to the chest line, that is the upper chest line. So this is something we usually do on this channel. So by now you should get used to it. It's just a basic bodice. So once we are done with that, at our bust point, that our bust line, our bust point line. So I'll just go ahead and label this so you can understand what I mean. At our bust point, which is this line, we'll go ahead and take our bust span measurement, which is 3.5 inches. Our bust span is 7, and we always divide our bust span by 2. So we insert that in all of the lines at our bust point, at our under bust, and at the waistline. We'll go ahead and insert our 3.5 inches. So there, at this part, we'll be taking in 1/2 inch, and at the other side, we'll be taking out 1 inch. So we'll do the same thing at the waistline. So what we did the same thing at the waistline. So we'll go ahead and connect this to the under bust line. So from there, we'll be making our curve. So from there, we'll be making our curve to form to the bust point. So we'll be connecting that to the bust point like so, as you can see me doing. So now from that point, you want to determine how open this dress will be. So for me, I came down by 6 inches from the shoulder. You can just go ahead and mark up the difference between the space between your bust point and your under bust. You can just go ahead and mark it up there. But for me, I went up. I just measured from my shoulder to that point, and I went down by 6 inches. So now I'll be extending this line to meet the shoulder point. So from there, I'll be doing the same thing. So I'll be going out by 0.75 inch at that part, and at the other part, I also went out by 0.75 inch. So that is what I just went out by. So I'll go ahead to connect this to the bust point. As you can see me do, I'll just go ahead and connect this to the bust point. So guys, now we'll just go ahead and extend our upper chest line. So now we want to make our sweetheart neckline. So we want to go in by, so I went down from the chest line by 1/2 inch, and I'm also going in by 1/2 inch because I want that to serve as the space between the two balls, the center part. So I will now go ahead and connect this from the other leg of that the bust intake, that intake that I went out by. So I will now connect it there. Then from there, I'll be connecting it back to my under bust. As you can see me doing, just go ahead and place your ruler, your cuff, and connect it back to your under bust. So we are going to be doing the same thing at the other side, but now from the upper chest line, I'll be going down by 1/2 inch. So from there, this will serve as our new armhole. That place will be serving as our new armhole. So you really want to go down by 1/2 inch so that your armhole won't be that tight after making your dress. So I'll now go ahead and connect from that 1/2 inch that I went down by to my under bust. As you can see me doing, just go ahead and connect it like so. I'm just trying to make an adjustment there. So now from there, I'll also go ahead and connect this upper part, to that 1/2 inch that I went down by in the side of this dress. So just go ahead and connect it like so, as you can see me doing. So once you are done connecting this, we'll now go ahead and take our measurements. We'll go ahead and insert our measurements. So we have insert our bust measurement before. So you want to replace whatever that intake you took at that upper chest back. So mine was around 0.25 inch. It was never up to 1/2 inch. So I went ahead and replaced it. Now I'll be taking our bust circumference, our waist circumference. I'll be inserting our waist measurement at the waistline. So I went ahead and set our waist measurement, and I also go ahead and replace whatever that intake. So my that intake was around 1.5 inch. So I went ahead to replace it back, as you can see me doing. So now I'll be connecting these together. So guys, now to form our back waistline. So from that, now what we are left with to form our back waistline. So from the waist point, as you can see, I'll be going down by 3 inches. So from that waist, I went down by extra 3 inches. Now from that 3 inches, that is how I will go ahead to form our back waistline. But before I do that, I will want to close the dart so that when I'm forming the back waistline, I won't be having any shortage. So for me to close our dart, we'll go ahead and cut out our pattern first. So, but before cutting that out, I'll go ahead and add my seam allowance of 1.5 inches. I just love working with 1.5 inches for seam allowance, so I will not be short with anything while making this dress. So I went ahead and add our seam allowance, as you can see me doing. So now I'll go ahead and introduce our shoulder. I'll go ahead and introduce our yoke, because this particular dress have a yoke, but it's a sort of Queen Anne neckline. So from our neckline, I went down to that side, as you can see what I did. So now I'll go ahead and cut out this pattern. Just watch very careful to see how I'm cutting it out. So I'll be label that as the side and the center. So this is what I'll just go ahead and do. Cut it out like so. Now I'll be cutting out the shoulder part. That is our yoke for the dress. So this is it. We'll go ahead and cut out our bust part. So guys, once I was done cutting this out, I'll go ahead and open the center part of this dart line. So I'll just go ahead and open it out like so. Put this on top this so that I can be able to close out the dart. So I'll go ahead and cut out this excess. So guys, I'll go ahead and close out this dart like this. I'll be placing this other part on top it, and I'll now go ahead and draw out our back's waist. It's very easy. Just go ahead and draw out your back's waist like so. Now you can now cut out your back's waist. In fact, as you can see me do, when I'm done cutting this out, you also go ahead and cut out the remaining darts. So just go ahead and cut out the darts, those darts that you took out, so that you can have your major fabric to work with. So this is the pattern that we are working with right now. So this is what it's looking like right now. So the little excess, I'll just go ahead and remove it. So guys, this is all for the front pattern. So we'll also go ahead, I'll go ahead and place it so that you can see what it's looking like. And I'll be putting our yoke. So this is what it will be looking like. So guys, this is what it's looking like right now. So we'll go ahead and draft our back pattern. So guys, this is our back pattern. I've gone ahead to draw all the necessary line. I've done the arm, the shoulder, the armhole, and I've get the upper chest line and our waistline. And this part here is serving as our zipper allowance. So now from this is our basic pattern. So from there, you can see we also went down by 17.5 inch for our waistline. So from that waistline, we'll be taking our bust span measurement there, which is 3.5 inches. So for us to form our dart, so we'll be doing the same thing at the chest line, the upper chest line. So we'll just go ahead and use our ruler and connect the two dots together. So at the waistline, we want to take in our dart. So we'll be taking our dart of 1/2 inch at both sides, half here and half at the other part to form our dart intake. So we'll now go ahead and connect that to our upper chest line. I mean to say, we'll go ahead and connect it to our upper chest line. So that is all. So now we'll go ahead and start inserting our measurement. So at the waist, we'll insert our waist measurement, and you also go ahead and replace whatever dart intake you take there. Go ahead and replace it at our waist. Now you go ahead and connect those two lines together. So guys, once we are done connecting these two lines together, you want to eliminate these darts because of the back's waist effect. So for the back's waist, we also came down by 3 inches from the waistline. The same thing we did in the front, but now I want to eliminate the dart so that we can be able to draw out our back's waistline. So for us to do that, we'll go ahead and remove the chest part. We'll be removing the yoke part, that is that from the upper chest line to the shoulder. So as you can see me doing that, what I did. So now you want to extend your dart intake to the upper chest line. Right now you just have to extend it so that you can be able to remove the dart and eliminate all that, because I don't want this back. I'm not going to be taking in any dart on my fabric, so there will not be any dart on my fabric. So just go ahead and slant it like so. Just go ahead and open it up. So I'll go ahead, you can place this, or you just go ahead and eliminate all the dart. As I'm doing this, I'll just go ahead and cut it off, or like this. So once I was done cutting this, I'll be using my paper tape to tape this down together. So once I'm done doing this, now I will now go ahead and replace whatever dart intake I took out from that upper chest line. So make sure you replace the dart intake. So the dart intake I took out was 1 inch. So I went ahead to replace the 1 inches from that place. So I'll now go ahead and connect it back to the upper to the waistline. So now this is now what we are working with. Now we are going to go ahead and draw our back's waistline. So as I said before, you go down by 3 inches. So I'll just go ahead and bring the front pattern and place on the back. making sure that the two waistline are lined together. I'll make sure that the two waistline are on the same line. As you can see our waistline there, just go ahead and make sure that it's on the same line. So just place it very carefully. Make sure that they're on the same line. And from there, I'll be drawing our back's waistline like so. So guys, that is all for now. So I'll go ahead and put back our yoke part. I'll be taping it down with our paper tape. So I'll go ahead and put it back there. So just go ahead and connect it back like so as you see it. So now we'll go ahead and add our seam allowance, our stitching allowance. So just go ahead and go down by 1/2 inch or so as we did in the front part. I'll be connecting that to the armhole. So that will form our new armhole. So now this is our seam allowance for the waist part. So now go ahead and join the two together. Just go ahead and join them together as you can see. So guys, we are done with this part. So now at the waistline, at that zipper allowance, you really want to eliminate any form of bulkiness. So at the zipper allowance, we came in by 1/2 inch. So at that waistline, at the zipper part, we came in, the waist part, we came in by 1/2 inch. So we're connecting that to the upper, so just go ahead and do what I'm doing right now. You want to take in every sort of anything that will make this dress puffing after putting your zip at the back. So at the waistline, I came in by 1/2 inch and I just go ahead and connect that like so. So now guys, we'll just go ahead and cut out this as you can see me doing. So guys, if you're able to watch this video till this moment, I really appreciate and I hope you learned something. Please, if you found this video helpful, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. And also turn on your notification bell so that you'll be get notified whenever I upload a new video. So this is all for now for the pattern drafting for both the back and the front. So I'll be uploading the video on how we are going to be sewing this very soon. So I'll be uploading the video very soon. Just watch out, turn on your notification bell so you get notified when I will upload the video on how to go about joining all these pieces together and cutting it on our fabric. So thank you very much for watching this video. Thank you.